Okay, here we are in Boston on the Freedom Trail in awesome Boston weather, and the law school. Okay, and then over here is where they buried a lot of the signers of the Declaration of Independence and Paul Revere and people like that. And the victims of the Boston Massacre. We got Natalie with me. Hey, Natalie.
Hi.
Got Eric with us.
Hello.
There he is. And here we go on the Freedom Trail, following the red bricks. Shows us which way to go. And enjoying this awesome cold weather. Okay, so we are walking through Boston and headed in this wintry day to go see, where are we going, Natalie?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? That's great. We're gonna go see historic things in Boston, like Boston Commons and things like that. Cheers, or whatever this movie, well, TV series was made, and battleships and Bunker Hill, right, Eric? Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Okay, so here we are at Boston Public Garden. It's this beautiful garden, as you will see. Absolutely beautiful. Probably the prettiest thing in Boston. And I love the weeping willows and everything. It's really nice. And as you can tell, it's really cold. On the bridge across the Boston Public Gardens. Little island there. Some beautiful trees. It's a nice park. Beautiful buildings. I think this monument is to Washington, not Paul Revere, because it says Washington on it. So anyway, here we are. And Eric, what do you think about the monument to Washington? Is it pretty cool? It's neat. What do you think, Natalie?
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you tell me about Washington?
He was in Hamilton.
He was in Hamilton? Oh no, all history is based on the Hamilton
No, he was the
musical.
first president, and he was the general.
He was
All
the
that
general?
stuff.
Okay, a general of what?
America.
Oh, okay. General of America. Where's Heidi? There she is. What you doing, babe? Oh, taking pictures.
How artsy.
Anyway, they have pretty mums here. They do a pretty good job. All right, let's get a picture, guys. So, Natalie, what is this commemorating, this statue up here? Eric, do you know?
This guy was the guy who
Can you
figured
take your
out.
mask off? I can't hear you.
It was the guy who figured out that I forget what it is, but if you
Ether?
if you inhale ether, it like knocks you out. So you could do surgery on them without them being awake, because that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, because having surgery while you're awake is kind of terrible, right? Eric knows about that.
He does?
Anyway, that's cool. And this was done in Massachusetts Central Hospital in Boston. So that's really interesting. Here we are walking in Boston across from the Boston Public Gardens. And it's a really cute little street. Cheers, the bar from the, probably one of the biggest sitcoms, I guess, ever, is on the street. And yeah, now we're gonna go to Acorn Street where they have cobbled streets, etc. You guys having fun? Yeah. Okay, walking through Boston. If you get into the older part of Boston, it gets way prettier. Yeah. Lots of red bricks and things. It's very Boston. Very traditional, cool looking buildings. Anyway, here's Acorn Street. Acorn Street, which is famous for the most uncomfortable road in the world. Alright. We go up Acorn Street. So exciting. Whoa, can you imagine? You know, I don't know if the sidewalks I'm trying not to get a twisted ankle. Oh, this is what it was like back in the day, guys. What do you think of that, Natalie?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Ben Franklin and George Washington and walking up these rocks. I mean, this is like
this from mud.
Seriously. Some dude's entrance to his house there. What do you think of this, Eric?
Very important.
Man, I guess in the rain it would be like, you know, I'm gonna go on the sidewalk here, see what's any better. That's a little bit better. Let's see what mommy, here she comes.
Pretty.
It's cute, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Look at this fire escapes going up. Look at that tree up on that. Is that up in the building or is that inside there? Holy cow, look at the colors. Wow. And then this keeps on going. This is a North Standard Road. And down here. Really cool. This is near Beacon Hill, or basically on it. We're gonna head over there for the more traditional end, but this is more the traditional Boston I think that we were expecting to see in the fall. Really beautiful. So we are walking along here and we're looking at all the different alleyways, and Heidi found where someone was doing a drug deal. And this is needles that they have taken from an epinephrine pen, or needles, it says needles, injection. So they were doing drugs back here. Just shows you, you're in the middle of Boston, you think, oh, what a nice little place. And people are doing drugs. All right, so here we are at Boston Common. And this is a famous park people, Bostonians go to. There's some people there in the distance with their dogs. We just came from over here, Beacon Hill area. It was really pretty. That's really probably the prettiest part of Boston that we've seen so far. And yeah, this is what a city and the Boston city looks like. Here we are on top of Mount Agamenticus, and it's Opie in South Maine. And what do you think of it, Natalie? What can you see in the distance there? What mountain?
What distance? Oh, Mount Washington.
And what's unique about Mount Washington right
It
now?
has snow on it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll show up on our camera because you know what we're looking for. And it's way there in the distance. It's Mount Washington. We were gonna go up it, but now we're not. Eric?
Yes.
What did you think you saw? Did you see a bald eagle?
I thought I saw a golden eagle. But
Golden eagle.
Not up and around.
It's not up and around. There's mommy. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. Let's do a little look-see here. There we are. here in New Hampshire by the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard. So I think it's Portsmouth, Maine over there, and we're in New Hampshire. That's it.